This video will show the proper method for collecting water samples and conducting a test to determine the total alkalinity of a water sample. For this test, you will need the alkalinity test tube, code 0970S or 0289, BCG MR tablets in a blister pack, code 2311J, the plastic dropper, code 0352, and the alkalinity titration reagent B, code 4493PSH. Remove the alkalinity test tube from your kit. Rinse the tube 3 times with the water from the site you are sampling. Fill the tube with sample water. Hold the tube at eye level and flick out the excess sample water until the bottom of the meniscus touches the 10 milliliter line. This is your 10 milliliter sample. Locate the BCG MR tablet blister packs. Tablets are very soluble. Take extra care to not touch the tablet or allow any water to touch the tablet prior to dispensing it in the alkalinity tube. Hold the blister pack with the foil facing down over the opening of the tube. Press on the opposite side of the blister pack to dispense a single tablet into the water sample in the tube. Carefully cap the test tube with a large blue cap. You only need to partially cap the tube. Pressing the cap down completely on the tube could cause the glass tube to break. Gently swirl the tube until the tablet dissolves. A blue-green color will likely develop as the tablet dissolves. If a pink or pink-gray color develops after you have added the BCG MR tablets and before titration, it could indicate that there is no measurable alkalinity. You will need to titrate to confirm that no color change will occur. If you add a single drop of alkalinity titration reagent B to the sample and no change occurs, record 0 milligrams per liter for total alkalinity on your data form. Next, we will titrate the sample by adding alkalinity titration reagent B with the dropper with either an orange or black bulb. We will count how many drops of alkalinity titration reagent B it takes to change the color of the sample from blue to pink, and more specifically, for when the color stops changing or reaches the titration endpoint. To begin, fill the dropper with the reagent by squeezing the bulb, inserting the dropper into the reagent bottle, and releasing the bulb. Review the dropper to make sure there are no air bubbles. If air bubbles appear in the dropper, squeeze the bulb to empty the dropper and refill it. When dispensing the reagent, take care to hold the dropper vertically. This ensures uniform size drops. Add 1 drop of reagent at a time to the water sample in the tube. Gently swirl to mix between each drop. Be sure to allow time between drops for color change to occur, especially during cold weather. You will need to know how many drops you add to your sample, so don't forget to count. Continue adding single drops of the reagent until the blue-green color changes to pink and eventually no longer changes with any addition. Once you think you have reached this titration endpoint, or the point where the color is no longer changing, add 1 more drop. Do not count the last drop if there is no color change after its addition. Record the number of drops it took to reach the titration endpoint on your data form. Also, to calculate a total alkalinity value in milligrams per liter, multiply the number of drops of alkalinity titration reagent B used by 5 and record this value on the data form.